Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. In this one, I'm going to be doing a best class setup as well as I will be showcasing how to create the G36C assault rifle here in Modern Warfare. So of course guys, welcome back to a brand new Modern Warfare best class setup video here on the channel, and of course, as I'm pretty sure many of you guys are aware, the G36C assault rifle isn't technically in Modern Warfare. However, the Holger 26 light machine gun is, and with the right attachments you can turn it into the G36C as you guys can see right here. So that's exactly why we'll be doing in today's video. Now, the G36C is quite the interesting assault rifle because we originally saw this weapon back during Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Then it wasn't in Modern Warfare 2, however it came back in Modern Warfare 3. And honestly, the G36C, in my own opinion, has always been one of the coolest assault rifles out of any Call of Duty game. And similar to the ACR, it's kind of a shame that the G36C isn't technically in Modern Warfare. However, with Season 1 at Tier 15, you will be unlocking the Holger 26 light machine gun, which you can turn into the G36C. So with all that said, as you guys can see over here, this is the class setup. Now, doing a brief rundown, for my primary weapon, I will be using the standard variation of the Holger 26. For my secondary, I will be using the Desert Eagle, as well as for my perk setup, I will be using EOD Hardline and Battle Hardened. My lethal is going to be C4, and my tactical is going to be Stim Shot. For my Desert Eagle, I also will be using a couple of different attachments, being the Monolithic Suppressor, the Forge Attack Extended Barrel, Sleight of Hand, the Stifle Grip Tape, as well as the 10-round magazine. So now let's talk about the attachments that I will be running on my primary weapon. Now, there are quite a few different attachment combinations that you can put on the Holger 26 to turn it into the G36C. However, the class setup that you can see over here is easily my favorite. I've used so many different attachment combinations on this weapon, and this one is without a doubt the best. So yeah, with that said, let's get started. For my first one, I will be using the F-Tag 8.9-inch Spitfire barrel, which is going to be increasing the aim down sight speed as well as the movement speed. For my second one, I will be using the GI Mini Reflex Sight, and that's just because the iron sights on this weapon aren't necessarily that bad. However, if you put on the GI Mini Reflex Sight, it's just going to allow you to be a lot more precise when using this weapon. For my third one, I will be using No Stock, which is going to be increasing the movement speed as well as the aim down sight speed, only for a slight downside of aiming stability as well as recoil control. For my third one, I will be using the 30-round magazine, as well as for my fourth one, I will be using the Merc foregrip. So yeah guys, if you go on to enjoy this video, make sure you leave a like on it down below, as well as subscribe for more Modern Warfare content. So yeah, now that I got the intro out of the way, I will see you when I join up into my first game. And alright guys, as you can see, of course, we are going to be joining up into our first game. This time, we will be playing a standard match of Hardpoint here on Shipment. So with all that said, let's see exactly how well we can do. Alright, that was a pretty nice double kill. Looks like they're all going to be over here.
Capture the objective. Got a UAV on station.
Alright, things are getting a little bit crazy over here. Looks like they're going to start spawning on this side. And of course guys, for today's video, I am going to be starting off by playing a little bit of Shipment. However, later in today's video, I am going to be playing some Ground War because just to showcase how good this weapon is, I wanted to start off by playing a little bit of Shipment. But not gonna lie, Shipment can get pretty ridiculous sometimes, so that's gonna come near the end of this video. I am going to be switching up. I'm playing some Ground War. Alright, that was quite the nice triple kill over there. Let's reload. My goodness, they kept going over to that crate. Okay.
Hardpoint contested. Copy. Jaguar 3-0 in. Location secured. Get ready. We're about to move. Ready for it.
Alright, we got that kill with the Desert Eagle. Or, well, technically, I finished him off with the Desert Eagle. Alright, let's see if we can get some more kills with this pistol. Alright guys, as you can see, of course, we are going to be joining up into our first game, and this time, we will be playing a standard match of ground war here in Divorce District. So with all that said, let's see exactly how well we can do in this game. And alright, so now we got the passengers, so let's go. Now, of course, starting off this game, I decided to play a little bit of Shipment. However, now, I want to play some ground war because, of course, Shipment is quite the chaotic map, so don't get me wrong, it's good for gameplay. However, it's not really the best map to play if I actually have a topic to discuss. So yeah, that's what we are going to be playing some ground war, and there's a tank, so let's just get right out of there. So yeah, with all that said, let's see exactly how well we can do in this game. We took him out. And of course guys, what I wanted to talk about in today's video, and that is the Holger 26. Now, to be completely honest, the Holger 26 is quite the interesting weapon as well as like machine gun in this game, being that technically this is the first ever DLC weapon in Modern Warfare, being that you unlock the Holger 26 at tier 15 of the Season 1 Battle Pass. And of course this weapon alongside the Ram 7 are both free DLC weapons in this game. No, so let's call him this personal radar. Yeah, that's not gonna work out for you, buddy. And to be completely honest, when I first heard about the Holger 26, I was quite interested because technically there was never a Holger 26 in any other Call of Duty game, whether it be Modern Warfare, Ghost, Infinite Warfare, no matter what, there never was a Holger 26. However, of course, as many people will mention, the base variant of the weapon does resemble the G36C, and of course in the gunsmith, if you put on the certain attachments, you can create the G36C, which is really interesting in my opinion. And that's one thing that I really like about Modern Warfare, and that is you can create weapon variants as well as completely new weapons out of pre-existing ones because of the gunsmith. That's just something that I find really cool about this game, and something that Infinity Ward definitely did right without a doubt. And from my own experience, the Holger 26 is quite the underrated weapon in this game, because generally when people talk about DLC weapons in Modern Warfare, they talk about the Ram 7, which of course is a fully automatic assault rifle, and they don't really talk about the Holger, which is technically a light machine gun. And it's kind of a shame because the Holger is a really good weapon in this game, especially once you turn it into the G36C, because from my own experience, the main downside with this weapon, and that's its movement speed, it is a very slow light machine gun. And also, let's get on this helicopter over here, which means it's pretty difficult to play aggressively with this weapon. And I just realized I have absolutely no ammunition. Absolutely lasered that person.
Friendly VTOL in the air. Assist your team at sea. UAV ready. Capture D.
Okay.
This is Falcon VTOL.
We're still going. That's going to be the VTOL.
VTOL jet ready.
We are on quite the rampage over here. Oh my goodness, that was pretty ridiculous over there. No, so let's call in this VTOL jet. Looks like this is a pretty good location. Hopefully he can get some kills.
Friendly UAV online. Personal radar drone ready. UAV ready. Friendly UAV online. Capturing Bravo. Enemy UAV overhead.
And to know the only real downside about converting the Holger 26 into the G36C, and that's the ammunition. Interestingly enough, the Holger only has one ammunition attachment, and that's a 30-round magazine, and since the Holger has an extremely fast fire rate, it means that you will be burning through that ammunition. And for a little bit of a reference, the standard magazine size of the Holger 26 is 100 rounds, so cutting that back to only 30 rounds, you will notice a very significant difference. And that's the only real downside about this weapon, because I'm telling you, if it had a 50 or 60 round magazine option, which acts in a similar way to the 50 and 60 round magazine that the M4A1 carbine has as an example, then this weapon would be absolutely unstoppable. So yeah guys, that's gonna effectively wrap up today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like on it down below, as well as make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications so that way you guys will not miss new upload from me. So yeah, that's of course gonna be it for this video. I hope to see you in the next one.